Hello everyone, and in this video we're going to explore exactly how you should use speech marks in your writing. So there are some rules which we need to make sure we keep in mind when we're using speech marks. So all speech marks, or all speech rather, should be placed inside speech marks. So here's our example. Hello everyone. Everything that's said, dialogue, needs to be placed within speech marks. When introducing speech, we must always remember to use the comma. So Mr. Guard then replied, comma, this is a great idea. The dialogue takes place within the speech marks. Please also consider that punctuation for speech must always be placed inside the speech marks. So hello again, full stop. Could have been an exclamation mark, could have been a question mark, it doesn't matter. The punctuation must always be inside the speech marks. Once a speech is complete, please remember the next word, unless it's a proper noun, which means a kind of a name of a person, for example, should be in lowercase lettering. That is a great idea, muttered Mr. Guard, is the example there. If I've changed it to Mr. Guard muttered, then obviously, because Mr. is the proper noun, it would remain a capital letter. I, for instance, would always be a capital letter, but everything else, if it's not a proper noun, lowercase. Please also remember, this is one you probably do recall, always use a new line to indicate a new speaker. Thank you for your response, Mr. Guard said to the class. That's okay, the class replied. So again, something we're familiar with, but it's key to remember when we're thinking about our paragraphing as well. And then when interrupting speech, so if you're putting some description in between speech, the next part of it needs to begin in lowercase lettering, unless again it's a proper noun, and include the comma before introducing the second part of the dialogue or the speech. So, for example, that's a great idea, comma, because we're continuing on, Mr. Guard muttered, comma, let's explore that later. Now notice, because the second part of the dialogue is continuing on from the first, the L in let's is lowercase. Okay, so a couple of things for us to remember when we're doing our writing, but it's important that we do because minor mistakes will cost us marks. So thank you, well done, and keep practicing.